Hello, my friends. It's so good to be here with you again. And as always, I'd like to share some thoughts about things that can help you in your life. And one of them is talking about resetting your life. At times, it could be when you know you're ready. At others, very much when the universe places you in that position. Idealistically, it would be when both you and the universe work together, which is where I would like to get to. And it's just a factor of being human. Try as we might, we make plans, we have ideas, and life has other plans and ideas for us. And what I'm talking, though, is not only on the smaller resets where the day can get away with you. I'm talking about something bigger where you can feel as if somehow your life has stopped being your own or it got sidetracked somewhere. So the idea of a reset is where you, in harmony with the universe, break the old, I'm going to say from that detour, and literally put yourselves back on track. But in order for this to happen, there is the need to sit down and think about where do you want your life to go? Not just life purpose. That's definitely it. But in part of that resetting is sitting down with yourself and looking at the philosophies, the ideologies that have guided your life up to this point. And it's not to say that they're completely wrong and all or nothing, you have to throw it out. Inasmuch as really observing to see if this serves you now. And it could be, and I'll tell you the easiest way to find them, quite honestly, is look at the maxims, the sayings that you live by. So if I were to go with that on a daily basis, two of mine would be, nothing and no one is worth my health or my peace of mind. And the second one would be that life is a special occasion because it is precious. And I really have come to learn that more and more over the years. So if you're not sure, typically you will find yourself saying them at the height of extreme emotions, when you're happy, when you're trying to work through something difficult and hard. And this gives you an indication of how you have been moving through your life. And you can go deeper still. So, say for myself, walking the good red road, I believe that people are good, the universe strives to harmony, and that all things are in cycles great and small, and that we are to co-create with the universe in order that not only for our greater good, but the greater good of our world and of future generations. So that's going a bit deeper, but even if you keep it to the point of the maxims that you use, it begins to give you an idea of how you've come to land where you are, where it has given you strength and helped for you to continue. Or perhaps you've been tolerating or focusing on the wrong things and hence the sidetrack. So really good indicators that the reset is happening, in addition to you knowing, hey, whose life is it anyway? How did I end up here? Is where the universe, begins to send you over and over messages reminding you of what you had originally intended. People are placed in your path that are inspirational. They have information. You can begin to have it rekindled and recall why you began on this path. And of course, in addition to this, because life is a balance, if you're going to be restoring and updating, getting back on your path and get on track, then there will also be those aspects and people that no longer serve you. If I'm going to say entertaining them, can act as, at the worst case, time and energy vampires. And in best case, distractions. But in any case, what they're doing is that they are holding you in a position that is not going to be real in the end. Continuing on that pattern, you will feel as if you're living half life, or even worse yet, somebody else's life. So when this reset comes, don't take it as a blow. Your ego sometimes can. Maybe your pride gets hurt. But consider it for what it is. It is a gift from the Great Spirit. It is a gift of your karma, the karma that you've earned, to be able to, instead of waiting for a whole other incarnation, to get the chance to start over and do again, that you are being given an opportunity right now to be able to set things right. And that's the other thought that I wanted to share with you, because I've really heard that a lot right now. This is right now the time of year, holiday season. So many things are celebrated this time if you're getting closer to winter solstice, where a lot of emotions come up. And it's never too late. I call it the terrible twos. It's too late. I'm too tired. It's too far gone, the terrible twos. And I lovingly invite you to sit down with your private selves. You know the difference between something that is a legitimate concern or issue versus an excuse. So you move through your excuses. It could be something unpleasant, or where you're shy, or revisiting emotions that you don't want to touch. And again with the other as well, where there's just these thoughts about it's legitimate. Things maybe have gone from that time, maybe a bad relationship, some bad blood. But when the universe is giving you this opportunity to reset, hopefully, and I'll be doing another video about forgiveness and closure, that if you can with an individual, the opportunity comes up, maybe there's been estrangement, and maybe there's been old wounds. And you are getting the signs that it's time to reapproach the issue. It's normal to have what I call the terrible twos. But you will find typically that the people who are meant to evolve with you will also have been given these signs. It becomes really the synchronistic event, at the very least, to have that closure or to heal old wounds. And even say if that person has crossed over, or it's not practical in a way. Still, this opportunity to reset, holding on to this old dynamic, whether it could be doubt or fear, whatever this is, you are now being invited to be free of it. So even if you can't with an individual for whatever reason, I assure you that the universe is going to present you with, I'm going to say, similar situations that, of course, is why it's bringing it up, right? But coupled with that will be helpers, seen and unseen, that will guide you through. So what I would want to say about the energy of resetting, really take advantage of it. Don't belabor feeling that, oh, look at the time I've wasted. It's only wasted if you decide to blow it off, go forward with blinders on, and live Groundhog Day. If, however, you choose to say, you know what? Yeah, I might have this bit of being a bit salty because, I could have done things better and avoided all this. Well, you're here now, So instead of belaboring the point, say, okay, the universe is stopping me from old routines and patterns. That's another really big one to show you. And now I have the gift of being lifted and put into my path. It's like it can take quantum leaps sometimes, like a quantum leap thing. And all of these years, I can now digest as wisdom. And at the very least, it makes me smarter in the uptake, that when a similar person or situation comes, I don't so readily agree and go spinning off off the rails in this manner. So this is what I wanted to share with you, my friends, were these thoughts where don't take this as a defeat. Don't take this as if somehow you did wrong, blah, blah. Right? Those are your emotions. Let them move through you. Embrace it for what it actually is. That you are loved by a Creator. That the universe is inviting you, that you're worthy to be called back into your harmony, back onto your path, and in turn touch the lives of those who are meant to be there and to have a meaningful life. So once again, I always enjoy spending this time with you. And if you find this video useful, please like or subscribe. And for those of you who have, thank you so much. And for those who haven't, I would welcome you, please. That way you'll be notified of when the next video comes out. And I would love to hear in the comments below what sayings or maxims do you currently live by, and how it's helped you. And this way we help each other. So until the next time we're together, bright blessings, Wanishi.